Morning, everyone. I've got a question for you. When you decide who you're going to sell or rent your property through, how do you decide on that choice? I want to explain to you today about some differences in estate agency and how estate agency in the UK is changing, and some choices, advise you some choices that you now have, which I think for a consumer is a lot better and can only benefit you. Okay, right. For many years, we relied on the high street estate agent when we come to buy or sell our property. I was one of those. I was a high street estate agent. I started in 1990, and people will come to our shop, look in the window, look at the properties, come in, pick up the property particulars, and it was fantastic. Then, obviously, the internet came about and things started to change. And more recently, in the last few years, the online estate agent has become about in competition to the high street estate agent, offering different services. So until now, you've got two types of service that you can choose with your property, whether you're selling it or you're renting it. There is a third one, which I'll go on to. But let's talk about the high street agent as we know it today. What would normally happen is the manager or the valuer will come round to your property after you've booked them, more commonly online now. They'll come around and value your property, and if you agree terms with them, then obviously the property goes on the market, onto the internet. The details are then given to a salesperson within the office, and the salesperson then deals with the online inquiries or calling out to people that are registered on their books. And then they will come around and do the viewings for you and bring the people around. Once the property's sold or rented, it will then go into the hands of another person, the sales progressor, who will be your point of call while your sale is going through via the solicitors. So in effect, you deal with three people at the bare minimum: a manager, a valuer, a salesperson or persons, and then a sales progressor. That works. That's really, really good and has done. But as I say, things are changing. So what the online agent came in and done was they'll cut the costs. What they'll do is they'll do it cheaper than the high street estate agent, but you'll get what you pay for. So you'll get someone to come around and value it. Viewings, you'll have to either pay for them or they're not included. And then I think these days in online, there's no sales progressing. You just have to deal with your solicitor. So it is a cheaper option. What I like about the high street agent is that their viewings are carried out by the high street agent, and it's a no sale, no fee. I think it's important when you're selling or renting a property that you get a full service. But hey, the online thing works, and a lot of people have found it very successful. They don't mind doing the viewings themselves, and they don't mind paying up front. Now, me, I don't like the idea of paying up front, but it does work for people. So like I say, I'm not putting either down, the high street or the online agent. They both work very well. But I want you to consider something. Wouldn't it be a lot less stressful and a lot easier if someone dealt with all of it? Well, up until recently, up until the UK, you couldn't do that. There wasn't the companies out there to do it. But now, with the help of Keller Williams UK, there are people like me who have been the valuers and the managers. We're now setting up our own estate agency businesses in association with Keller Williams, who are the world's largest real estate company. And we are now, people like myself, other associates in the Kent and South East London area, are now offering a bespoke personal service. What that means is I will come round to your house. I will value your house or your flats, your property, for sale or for rent. If we agree terms, the property will then go on the market, like the other high street agents and the online agents, to Rightmove, Zoopla, Prime Location, Keller Williams UK. Exactly the same way. But what will then happen is when someone comes to view, I will come along and personally do all the viewings. So you're going to have me valuing it, me doing all the viewings. Once the property's sold or let, I will then also progress it through to the final part. So in effect, I'm doing everything. There's obviously got to be a lot more continuity in that, where you as the homeowner or the landlord can think, what's going wrong? I'll ring someone. You ring the high street, you ring the online agent. No one knows where the other person is. He's out there doing that appointment. She's doing that appointment. No, it will be you'll ring Gary Linton and say, what's going on, Gary? There'll be one person that you'll be calling. Obviously your solicitors as well. But basically, that is what we are, and I am at GaryLinton.com in association with Keller Williams, offering now, that I will monitor, value your property, sell or rent your property, and see it through to the end, the whole lot. A full bespoke service. So there is another choice out there for you homeowners and landlords today. If you're interested, give me a call. I'd value any comments. Another thing that I would like to say is that social media, which we know is a massive part in today's all of businesses and things like that, what I do offer different is that you can go to my social media pages as well, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you see how I market properties differently. And also I do videos and walkthroughs on my Facebook pages and all of my social media. So there's an extra avenue now that I know that the high street agents are not doing or can't do, because they can't do it personally, and nor can the online ones. We do it individually. So if you've got any questions, please let me know. If I'm in an area that you don't think that I would come to and you'd like my services, there's lots of associates within the Kent and South East area now with Keller Williams. Let me know and I'll put you in contact with one of them. If you've got any feedback, any questions, please let me know. And as I say, I mean no disrespect to any high street agents or online agents. I've been there. They're great people. A lot of them are still friends in the businesses now, but things are changing, and you, the consumer, need to know there are choices, and I only think it's a benefit for you all. So thanks for taking the time to watch me and listen to me. And P.S. Thank you everyone for all the birthday messages. A lot of love. Thank you ever so much.